There are several ways a sprinkler system can be converted to drip, but today I'm focusing on one of the simplest, quickest, least expensive ways to do it. And if you're lucky, you won't have to do any digging. Normally when a drip system is installed, we prefer to install a Y filter to keep the emitters from clogging and to keep the pressure regulator clean as well if you need one. We normally install it here at the valves like this or this. They need to be kept accessible and cleaned periodically. If you're on a dirty water system like a well, pond, lake, or river, then you'll need to clean it more often. The situation we're dealing with in this video is converting a pop-up line to drip. You can install a Y filter and pressure regulator at the valves if you want, which is the preferred way, but today I'm going to show you the easiest way to convert a pop-up line. In this example, we're going to assume you have Rainbird 1800 pop-ups. If you don't, then hang on and I'll explain the alternative. So here's the 1800 retro kit. Here's what this looks like. It's intentionally a pop-up Rainbird pop-up body, but you just unscrew the guts out of this and screw it into this, as you'll see in a moment. But here's the parts that come with it. Screws on top. I take this apart, unscrew this apart. And here it is. That's the filter. And that's the pressure regulator, that black thing there. Brings it down to 30 psi. And this filter needs to be cleaned out once in a while. Just drop this in here. That's it. Quick and easy. If your Rainbird pop-ups are 6-inch or 12-inch pop-ups, you'll want to heed this advice regarding installing the retro kit. You'll want to use the regular body that came with the retro because this filter could drop down into this 12-inch body and you'll never be able to get it out. In this situation, we're actually going to use this because I'm going to connect black tubing to it, and this type of compression fitting works better than these. Okay, there you go. And we're going to run that tubing over to these plants here and then off to these fruit trees. When it's cold outside, putting your drip tubing out on concrete or pavers or asphalt and let the sun shine on them will warm them up and make them limber, easier to work with. Fortunately, these are Rainbird pop-ups. Rainbird makes this, what they call a Xeri-Cap. See the name there. And we simply take this unscrew this 12-inch pop-up. A 12-inch pop-up is actually 18 inches long because of that spring in there. And then these have an O-ring. They fall out, but before you put them in. Sometimes it's easier to just actually put this on here because it doesn't, I'm having a tough time getting this to stretch around that ring there, like that. And then you can just screw this on top. And then it's good to just make it snug. Just that. That's it. Quick and easy. If you have one that's down in the ground like this, you need to use a trowel or a shovel and dig around it so that you can get the threads of that bonnet clear, like this. Now that we have all these caps on, now we can begin installing the drip tubing. It's always best to choose your most central pop-ups to install the retro kit into, so you can hopefully use the included T to evenly distribute the water flow and pressure. If you want to use the retro kit and you don't have 4-inch Rainbird 1800 pop-ups in your irrigation system, then you'll just need to dig up one of your pop-ups and replace it with the retro kit. Also, if you don't have Rainbird 1800 pop-ups, you won't be able to use the Rainbird Xeri-Caps, but if you have Hunter 4-inch Pro Sprays, then you can use one of these nifty solutions. Either the Hunter Pro Spray shutoff caps or the Hunter shutoff nozzles. Both are available through my resources site linked below. You may not be able to get them locally. If you don't have Hunter pop-ups either, then you can simply try turning off your unwanted nozzles using a small screwdriver, or you can dig up your pop-ups and cap the risers. I hope this was helpful. The next video will show you how I installed the tubing around these trees so that I didn't need to install emitters. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when it's available. Remember the free downloads that can help you with your irrigation, and also remember the resources site linked below that has most of the products for sale that I've discussed in this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.